Hello guys, we're gonna start in just a second, just gonna share the link and such. Had some trouble getting proper connection, so if we have internet issues, then don't be surprised. But I really wanted to do this tonight. Finally was able to get it at a reasonable level. Alright. Opening match here is Eddie Edwards and Warhorse taking on Jeff Hardy and RVD in some tag action. Alright, let's see how it goes.
Fight!
Ooh. Alright. Alright, as this match is going underway here, here's how the rest of the card's gonna look. After this match, Kenny Omega will fight AJ Styles. After that, Bret Hart and CM Punk will fight the who were they? I believe it's the Young Bucks. Let me double check. The Young Bucks, yes. After that, there'll be a a title shot match for the tag titles, which will be against Beer Money and FTR will be dueling for that. In the semi-main event, Cactus Jack will fight Taz. And then in the main event, it's a non-title match with Bam Bam Bigelow and Shane Douglas fighting Bad Influence. Francine will also be at ringside for Bam Bam and Douglas. Ooh.
Yes!
Hey Eli, how you doing? Man, I've gotten so used to that 200 speed in Legends League that for me, watching this at 125 feels a lot slower. That's good.
1, 2.
5 minutes gone.
Ooh. Oh!
1, 2.
Oh yeah, interference. Looks like Styles is coming out to help Hardy and RVD.
Yeah.
RVD gets suplexed out of the ring.
2.
And we'll talk about this throughout the stream, but for anyone in TWN, the deadline for booking stuff will be December 31st. I want to try to. That's going to be the deadline, just because the last week of December, or the last several days of December, I'm going to be incredibly busy, and I'm not going to really do any streams. So.
13.
Yeah, the next season's gonna be interesting because of the format change. But Eli, when you get a chance, I'll need what the name you want for your Van Daminator. Oh, and he's busted open for your what promotion you want to major and which one you want to minor. Things are going good with Fear, though. He has the name of his promotion. He has some guys picked out for his roster. He's still picking more.
Give up.
10 minutes gone.
Give up.
But that's going reasonably well. But yeah, once December 31st hits, whatever, if there's stuff still booked that I haven't got yet, I'll get to those events first. Schedule-wise, there will be the TWN pay-per-view this coming up Wednesday. It's going to be the final TWN pay-per-view under the current format. I plan on changing how we do those starting next season. How the new format will be is there'll be, yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about, Fear. That's the guy I'm talking about. Yeah, but that will be, because in the new format, what I'm going to do is the pay-per-view event will occur at the end of the season, and depending on what time of the year we end the season on will determine what kind of pay-per-view we do. That way, we kind of... Ooh. And that pay-per-view, of course, will house the determination of... Well, will it? I'm trying to think how I'm going to do it, because... Oh, 5-star Frog Splash. I'll have to think about how we'll conclude things in that format. But yeah, that's going to be the way it's going to be with that. Ooh, Warhorse gets the win for his team. $80 right there. Megan Styles coming up here. Oh wait, there weren't... Wait a sec, there weren't entrances in that opening match, were there? No, there wasn't. I forgot about that to turn it on, so let me fix that. Alright, well... Styles and Omega. There we go here. Fighter. Well, I also have to talk to because I know Fear said Fear said for his promotion he does plan on using a couple video game characters mixed in with real ones with his major promotion. So if he does that, then that should be fine for that. But whatever promotion you decide to have as a major or minor, one of them would definitely need to be geared towards regular wrestlers. So now, granted, you don't necessarily have to have anyone for your minor promotion yet. Like, you can have it not have anybody. We'll have some people there because of your developmental roster. But I would say that I at least would need like the basics, because with the minor, because really for all the promotions and everything, the only requirement for everyone is to have one match for the tour show. That's it. Everything else will be the amount of things you guys will do will be determined on your what you want to do. So if you want to do like 8 shows and like 2 to 4 pay-per-views in a whole run of a season, you can. If you just want to do the one match and call it good, you could. Like, you can go that full range of action. But something to keep in mind with that is that the more active you are, the more likely you'll probably win this have the best chance of winning the season. So it does reward to participate, but at the same time, next season is designed as that because I wanted to make it as easy as possible for people to do the things they want to do with the their TWN stuff while not being required to stuff. Because the before system, the problem with the system before is that it's just like, and it was random, but you know, for some people it takes longer than others some weeks, and holding everything up is I wanted to make it easier for people to be able to participate without feeling like it was homework and not fun. So that's kind of the goal for next season. Now the start time for next season. Oh, we're going for a Styles Clash already.
1, 2.
Ooh.
You can't escape.
Is ooh.
Great.
Is it's kind of interesting because one winged angel.
Great.
Oh, rope, really? That's close. Okay. Because after assuming that there isn't anything past December 31st, booking put in wise, then we'll go right straight to the playoffs, which will be the 3 divisional winners and the 1 wild card promotion. And we'll go from there. Now, I did say that I planned on having the national tag, and the broadcast titles in those somewhere down the line to determine, another one winged angel. determine the final holders of those belts. Mega with the win. I said it was likely they'll be in those, determined within those playoff stuff, but I'm not sure in what way, and I might not do it like that. We'll have to see. I will say there will be rewards for promotions if they get a guy to be the last winner of that belt. Now, of any of those belts. Now, 75. I think but I plan on doing those playoffs, if nothing else, pretty immediately after 31st, if no other events are booked, because the last All-Stars will also be the week after the TWN pay-per-view. Now, in terms of the pay-per-view, what's going to happen in that, I have no clue. I don't have anything set up for that at all. Next match is some more tag action here. Alright, see how it goes. Eastern Combat Wrestling. You're going with the ECW initials? Okay. Alright, I mean, I'll let it slide with the initials, just because there's only so many combinations that you can use, so yeah, I'll probably call it like EC Wrestling for as a bet, as something like that. Okay. Well, that's really all I need at the moment with that. I mean, I will once we head to the off season though, all the promotions will have a chance to decide who's going to be in the major ones, who's going to be in the minor ones, and who's going to be cut. Whoever's cut will just go to a Legends League pool, and they'll just be kept there unless people need them again. If anyone wants to re-sign them again. That's going to be how it's going to work. I don't know how many people are going to cut. There will be a draft this offseason, but I don't plan on doing... I think going forward, I don't plan on doing any more like scouting combine events, just because I think at this point, I don't think anyone needs to see guys wrestle, and I don't think it really benefits like any bonuses or anything, so I just think that it just makes more sense just to go right to the draft, unless people want something. If people want something, we'll put something together, but I'm not sure if people want that. Now, for this offseason, it'll be interesting because there's a lot of guys being pulled over strictly because of Legends League, so there'll be a lot of guys available for drafting. This is combat sport, nice. Yeah. I mean... I will say, like, when you choose your logo, I will say that I do want to try to stray away from, like, the default ECW logo that's already established. I would like to go for something a little different than that. Maybe have a little different design than that. And just to make things not so like, hey, look, ECW. But super kick party right there. I think the only other thing I can think of is, well, after the draft's done, I don't really think there's... I think we'll just go right to the touring event. Now, the touring event itself... New logo? Yeah. Okay. Basically how that'll work, and I've gone over this before, but I don't think it hurts to kind of keep things refreshed. It's going to be kind of like how we did it when we first did TWN, where we kind of had like a whole stream dedicated to like promotions having showcase matches and competing within the event. The only difference here, it'll just be one show with all promotions. Every promotion gets... Well, it could change, because if there's 6 promotions... Well, actually, no. I'll keep it simple. No. All the promotions will be in one show. They'll each get one match. And probably 5 or 6 depending on things. And then we'll do a couple TWN title matches to main event. Now, there's other TWN titles outside of 2 that could, if promotions want to defend them during the show, they could. But we'll get, the details on that can be covered in a bit. Now, the contenders, that can be determined by when match evaluation, like for example, like the winner of the highest rated match could get that opportunity. That'd probably be the way I would go, because to be honest, doing like the contender determination works fine at the moment, but the biggest problem I think with the current format that we do it with is that sometimes I feel like sometimes the same guys get kind of the same-ish opportunities with it, and I kind of want a bit more diversification of who's getting the shot. Now, for the upcoming season, there will be no organized minor league competition. You can do shows and pay-per-views with your minor league promotions like your major league promotions. And same amount of them and everything, but there won't be any competition. You won't be competing against minor league promotions. You're pretty much going to be doing them just for a profit gain. And like I said in other streams, there's only going to be the popularity point system. There won't be any credits. All that's going to be converted into one thing. So your standings will also be the amount you have. So if you want to get stuff, you have to risk the popularity to get the popularity. It's kind of like the phrase, you gotta spend money to make money. That's kind of how it'll work. Originally I was going to have the season be the ending of the season be a 2-step process, with the first step being first promotion to reach this amount of popularity points, and the next step being the conclusion to a tour at a fixed amount. But because of the change, because we're making it one currency, I don't know if that'll still be the case. Yeah, you can do crossover. Now you can definitely bring show guys up from your minor league promotion. I will be making a lot of adjustments to the guidebook. In terms of like, and it'd probably be made on the easier side. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rivalry system. I know I've mentioned ideas and stuff I want to simplify it to, but lately I've kind of been tempted to maybe just take a season and not have it, period, and just take a break from it. But I'm not sure. CM Punk gets the win there. I'm not sure how that'll hold. Wow, 69, man. All right. Next match is that the contenders tag shot match. Um. All right. Let's see. It was oh yeah, it was Beer Money and FTR, is this? Team. What was it? Oh yeah, Beer Money and FTR. All right, let's see how it goes here. Isn't this an arch rivalry? Let me look at DPS's profile.
Watching money in your alcohol.
It is not. All right, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, and I only say that about the rivalry thing is just because I'm not sure if we're gonna book things the way we're gonna book them, because I feel like a lot of guys are gonna be very laxed in how often they book. So I don't know if doing rivalries like that long term like that would be beneficial in terms of keeping track of stuff. But yeah, like I was saying about the season thing, so
Fight!
you have to find out. That'll be interesting. I am intrigued in that. That's always I always like the mystery faction story, like the NWO thing and all that, aces and eights. It can always make things interesting. But yeah, but I also have thought of maybe just having a fixed amount of world tour episodes and just kind of have the whole season based around that. And once we get to, like, I don't know what an amount would it be, maybe 8 to 10 or whatever, 8 or 10. I'd probably an even amount, and then just and then just kind of go from there. The new playoff format, I plan on using the league mode for the new playoff format starting next season. Since there's so few promotions, I think it'd be fun to make things kind of and using that format to determine the winner as opposed to just a basic tournament or playoff format. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't know if I'll go all the way through with that. And I only say that because if the popularity point thing is going to be the currency, having the first promotion to hit a certain amount and then that, I don't know how doable that'd be, because I feel like, I don't know how much people are going to want to spend. Because a lot of promotions are pretty set. Like, they have the guys they want, and they're gonna run things the way they want to run them. There's not really a whole lot you could do with the spending at this point. I mean, you can pick up new guys or whatever, but
5 minutes gone.
most promotions are pretty set in their ways at this point. So we'll have to see. Ooh. But like I said about the minor thing, like probably the season after next season is when I introduce like a little minor league competition to correlate with the majors. Because I think there should be a little something there, but I don't want to try to figure it out next season. There's already enough going on. I have thought about possibly maybe slightly reducing the roster limit for the major league roster, because I feel like with the amount of roster we guys have and the little amount we have for like if the event running is a little bit on the slow pace side, then it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for promotions to have that hold on rosters. Because I also want to encourage guys going to new promotions over time. I don't want to. I know everyone's pretty much wants the full control, and that's fine. But I also, at the same time, I do want to try to make it so that it's a bit easier for new faces to fight new faces. Because I feel like sometimes that could get lost a little bit. But, you know, we'll see how things go. Ooh. Ah, the back of the head there. But yeah, I think that's going to be the overall goal for next season, is making things nice, easy, simple, quick to do. And let people do the amount they want to do. And in all honesty, it's also will make it easier for new guys to join too, because in all honesty, if all a new person has to do is just book a match out of the roster they have, they should be fine. Yeah, I mean, if you can find a reasonable balance between the two, like fictional and non-fictional, it doesn't have to be exact down the line, but if you can kind of keep it even, then that makes it a lot easier to do, like, because at some point down the line, maybe 2 or 3 seasons down the line, I do want to do like a league-wide reshuffle draft of all the promotions. And it'd be a lot easier to do that with if all promotions have real wrestlers in them. And if Fear's a part of that process too, then now granted, I say quite a few seasons down the line, because if Fear is able to come through with everything, like I believe he will, unless something happens, then a few seasons should be plenty for his stuff. Now, there will be a fixed amount that promotions can keep, but because some promotions have more belts than others, like the promotion with the most belts, that will be the max rep. Oh, stolen maneuver rep max they keep. So if a promotion has 8 belt slots for guys, then all promotions can keep 8 guys. The belt guys are the default ones, but if they have less than that, like for example, you Eli, you have 3 slots for belts, the singles and the tag. So you would then pick 5 guys to keep. So that's kind of the way it'll work. It would only affect the majors. It won't affect the minor league. However, if you're a promotion that has video game characters, it could affect your minor league as well. So that's something to keep in mind there. But like I said, there's not a planned date for this. This is just something I want to do down the line. I just don't know that there's just no timetable for it. Ooh, Codebreaker. I've also thought about maybe having a new space rule where tag teams / stables take up one roster slot and a single wrestler takes up a roster slot. So we could have a thing where the limit's like 24, but if you form tag teams and stables, you can get away with having more than that. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, but we'll see. There's a lot I have to go through and think about, like stuff that could be adjusted, stuff that's just gonna be just completely destroyed and not rebuilt.
20 minutes gone.
It's just the last several seasons of TWN, there's been a lot of experimenting on stuff and trying to bring in as much as possible to make it as diverse kind of wrestling promoter experience as possible. But sometimes when you do that, though, just some things just don't click right. And I know a lot of the guys, they kind of want things to be back to more on the simpler side after experimenting with everything. So that's going to be the goal overall next season. Backstage Assault. That'd be a great name for a show or pay-per-view. And that does remind me, too. For promotions that want to do this, you can do more than one show, like a SmackDown and a Raw. You can even do a brand split or whatever you like. And you can do that in the minor leagues, too. It'll just be all from one level, but you can do that if you want to. Ooh. Oh, crossface. Oh, and a tap out. Beer Money get the win. '91. Best match of the night so far. EC Wrestling. That'd be a good one. It really would be. Alright, semi-main event. Cactus Jack and Taz gonna be fighting it out. Alright, let's see how it goes. But yeah, another thing next season too is I want to try to propel more promotional titles as big titles. The banana said, well, I mean, I know Gray Man has Sandman. You could talk to him about it. I mean, I don't know if he'll part with him, because I don't know if you have anybody on your roster who he'd want to trade Sandman for. Outside of, well, I don't know if he'll want Glacier. X-Pac or Matt Hardy, maybe? but I think he'll only want like a real wrestler. I don't think he'll accept like a video game wrestler. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you gotta give them credit. Like, they knew there was a vacuum, they wanted to try it out, but it was just too much of a trash heap. I think the biggest problem was, I think there was too much focus on the wrong areas. I think they spent too much time focusing on getting talent, like getting the big talent, and not the presentation of it. But it is what it is. I mean, they walked so TNA could run. Yeah, too goofy, yeah. But it's funny because a lot of those guys that were in there did help start out TNA. So, you know, you got to start somewhere.
Whoa.
Ooh. I forgot who had Disco. I think he's in the minors. You'll have to do some looking because I know there's some guys you want that are around. And to be honest, I think a lot of those guys, maybe not all of them, but I think of some of them you could probably, like, if you talk to the promoters, you could possibly, like, work something out. Ooh. Oh, counter. Transmission. Peter Maivia. Ah, Peter Maivia. That sounds so familiar. I'm trying to think. I don't know why I'm blanking on that. Yes, yes. I mean... Oh, Taz just got criticaled. Wow. Cactus Jack with the win. 84. All right. Now, some tag action. Hi, Chief Peter. Yeah, you know it's funny because the problem with doing older wrestlers like that is that researching their movesets and stuff can be really really tough. Um, that's the only thing. I'm probably going to be very hesitant about tackling any more conversions for wrestlers because I'm still really behind on the extra Legends Leagues guys because we got to do contenders tournaments on those extra guys that we couldn't put in because I miscounted the thing like the amount I could put in like an idiot. So I have to I got a lot more to do there. Man, these guys are. And bad influence, that's who it is. Alright, let's see how it goes. Main event. Sam Van Dam? I mean, yeah, if they're... Yeah, if I can find... SVD, yeah. Usos are the current tag champs. Okay, so we can keep your money.
Can you remember my name? Come on. As I flow through your life.
Yeah, I mean, there's fun, quote-unquote, fun wrestlers you can get that are real, like some of the parody Kanes, like Blue Kane, Crow Kane. Yeah, I mean, you certainly can. Like, you can certainly get into the parody side of things. It's just, it's more about just... Because I know a lot of guys, like pretty much almost everyone doing promotion stuff are really stickler for real guys, so... But with Fear coming in with some video game stuff will definitely help. That way you have somebody you can work with a little bit on collaborative efforts that can be more on the video game side.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I got to think about next season. Yeah. You know what's funny? I really wanted to bring in a tier quality of wrestlers in TWN, but if I did it when we very first started, it would have been doable. But we got too many guys now to put it in, unfortunately. I want to, but there's just too many. It'd be too much work, and most people, even though I know some guys, they do want more of a control over who wins matches and stuff. I think that it's just hard to do, because at the end of the day, these matches there's only so much you can do to pre-plan them.
Give up.
But yeah, the overall goal is gonna be TikTok. But also, for the promotions that do pay-per-view events, I will do special quote-unquote opportunities for promotions to win access to doing certain things. So, like, for example, TWN title tournament. Oh, I do plan on introducing a Money in the Bank like event, because King's Ransom's being retired. I wanted to try to do something more grander than Money in the Bank, but to be honest, I think there's just too many things. Because I think a lot of promotions, even though there are ways you can try to take advantage and try to quote-unquote screw the other guy over, most guys don't want to do that. Most guys kind of want to just do their booking and just kind of see how everything lands. So ooh, swing neck breaker. Hits it again. Actually, now I think about it, I think I know what I'm gonna do with the belt reward stuff. To make them a bit more desirable. I think what I'll do is, when it comes to standings, if a promotion wins a belt, I mean, there'll be popularity point rewards for winning and defending and all that, but there'll also be, like, their totals for the standings will be boosted by a certain amount depending on the belt they have, if they hold on to the belt by the end of season. So that'll add to their total as well. That way, if you're trying to get ahead and stuff, then you really want to get as many of those belts as possible, because they can add even more. So that's the plan. So that's what I'm gonna try to do there. I'm also gonna try to make the rewards for popularity points more bigger and diverse, just so that it's easier for guys. Because I've noticed the last several seasons that after a couple weeks, the guys who are in the certain places, they kind of stay there. Like, there's not really a whole lot of position hopping. So I want to try to make that happen a lot more often, so things don't get as stale-mated a bit. But we'll have to see how things evolve from that. And now that I think about it, I don't know if the World Tour shows will always follow the strict 6-match plus 2-match TWN title format. I may have special things go on during those shows sometimes, because like I said, and the thing is, I don't know how often we'll do the shows, because it depends on how fast people put in their match. So it could be from 1 a week, 1 every other week, or it could be 2 or even 3 times a week. It just all depends. That's kind of why I also want to keep the popularity point goal kind of there, because I don't know how fast I'll get through those shows. So that might be something we may adjust the following seasons. I may do the 2-stepper this season and see how fast we get through things. RPG's theme. So instead of walk, it's like crawl or something for his theme. Or instead of one of a kind, it's like a kind of something or something. Angel Wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure 4. Even though he's not legal, though. Blue Thunder Bomb.
Right.
20 minutes gone.
Bam Bam being set up top here. Counter. Oh, moonsault.
2.
Only 2.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
After this event, All Stars I do plan on doing Saturday. The booking for it is a little bit. I don't have a lot for it right now, but I know Beer Money, they got over a 90, so they'll be getting something.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
But I'm not sure what. They'll be fighting the Usos. I know that, but I don't know about the other matches because I don't really have anything else lined up for contention wise. Oh, distraction being caused.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be funny. That'd be fun. Oh wow, Tugless taps to a crossface. Bad Influence get the win over the double tag champs, FTOA tag champs and national tag champs. That got an 84. So let's see how well the show did here. So the show got an 81. So not super high, but yeah. Notes in peace. Okay, so All Stars will be going on Saturday. TWN All Stars. I might experiment with the format a little bit. The 30th, well, no, in that format a little bit, because I might do some title shot matches for the pay-per-view, because I don't know what I'm going to be booking for the pay-per-view. I will say this, the more I think about it, the more I'm probably going to have those 3 titles that are going to be retired at the playoffs, because it doesn't make any sense to do quote-unquote final events when there still could potentially be so much season left for titles to switch hands, so I'm going to hold off on that. But the more I think about it, I got to do some thinking, because I'm not quite sure. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because if Fear Full On joins, that'll make it 6 promotions, and we'll see. Because at the same time, even though one match for the requesting is pretty reasonable, I mean, if someone, I don't know if making it more than that would be a good way to do it. Because the original plan before Star Fox and Hank the Tank said they were going to be done for a long while, the original plan was to have the show. I don't know if it probably would have been split to 2 shows, where a promotion will get 2 matches. They'll have one for their majors and one representing their minors. And whatever amount was on the show, that probably like 4, because I think there was like 7. I forgot the amount of promotions there were, but it'd be like probably be roughly an 8-match show. But with right now it's going to be 5, with potentially 6. So I don't know how well it would be to like mix. I'm just gonna stick with my guns on it. I'm just gonna keep it simple. If we need to make changes this following season, we can. I will say this too. I would like to try to keep seasons at a reasonably quick pace. I don't mind seasons taking a bit because, well, what's the rush? But at the same time, I mean, season 8 technically, this current season technically started really, really late winter, early spring last year. We're getting close to the year. We're kind of like a month or 2 away from that time frame of a year. So maybe let's not do it like that again. So we're gonna see how things go. I almost want to do a Q&A stream, but I don't think I'll do that on YouTube. I might actually do that on Discord. But we'll see, because I wouldn't mind experimenting with some Discord streaming, because I think that might be a little bit on the necessary side. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I might do that actually. I'll have to see what I could do with that, because I want to make sure people are available for that. I don't want to just do it while everyone's working or something. But yeah, I'll see. We'll have to calculate what DPS got from the show and see if that changes anything in the standings. It's among the tops. It's still on the close side, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll have to see. See how things go. We'll have to see how things go. My brain's spazzing out there for a second. But yeah, but yeah. But yeah, streaming schedule, nothing tomorrow. Won't be anything tomorrow, so don't, Saturday, there will be TWN All-Stars. I'll probably post a booking for All-Stars either, maybe tonight, but probably more likely tomorrow. And then Sunday there will be the Legends League 12-man tournament. The results were posted on Discord and on the YouTube page of the 12 guys, so everyone will know who's going to be competing. And then I don't know if there'll be anything else on Sunday. I really don't. Maybe a SmackDown thing earlier in the day. We'll have to see, because I don't know how. Well, actually, you know what? It probably will be. I might do SmackDown Here Comes the Pain earlier day. However, if someone books TWN, I will prioritize that. So we'll just have to see how things go. But the tournament itself, I mean, if people want to see it at a certain time, if there's a consensus on time, I'll shoot for that time. But if no one says anything, then I'll probably just do it when I can in the evening-ish. But yeah, I can't think of anything else. I guess, I will say this. Once the tournament happens, everyone is I'll make a post and I'll say if people want to see certain matches, just put it in. As many as people want to do. I'll make a list and I'll go through them as we do the show stuff. I don't know how the Legends League spin-off show format's going to work exactly. I think it'd be pretty flexible. But yeah, we'll have to see. But but yeah, at the end of the day, if people have questions and stuff, feel free to let me know on anything and I'll answer them. But yeah, outside of all that, guys, that's going to do it for this specific stream here. Thanks for watching. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.